So ladies and gentlemen, fight number 5 this evening will be contested in the Eternal Light Heavyweight division over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 92.9 kilos and trains out of Strike MMA. Tonight, he makes his MMA debut. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Leon Phelan. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 92.3 kilos and trains out of Mitsudomo Martial Arts. Also tonight, he makes his MMA debut. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Elijah Kolbak. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, John Sharp.
Night for John Sharp as he gives his final introductions. Good referee as well. But as I said, Brett Bonetti here, commentary position.
Here we go. Let's see who comes out banging first.
Oh, a bit of a low kick to start off with.
Because they both got their hands high. Ooh. I mean, Leon does look more composed, just the way he presents himself with his hands. Elijah's hands are dropping very low when he's throwing.
These are big boys.
Interesting stance there.
Yeah, I mean, see, even there.
Oh, look at that left hook there and Kolbak.
And there's, he's got the body lock. He's going to try and work that. There we go. And look, he's just trying to shut down that lower back and compress the spine and force him to the ground here.
I was going to ask Dan, so what do you call that sort of stance? Smorgasbord?
Yeah, I mean,
that was different.
Here we go. Now look at the switch.
Oh, left hook there by Kolbak.
Yeah, Elijah's chin is up in the air as he's throwing. Let's see if he, I mean, again, he's still throwing bombs. But look for Leon.
Eye
there's an eye
poke.
poke.
I'm saying before about the height and reach advantage being exactly the same, but Kolbak's stance, it looks like
very
that
different,
Phelan's
doesn't
got
it? Yeah.
a height advantage, that's for sure. I think it's just the stances. Very unorthodox stance there by Kolbak, very 1930s. Oh, uppercut thrown there by Phelan, just misses.
Oh, big shot, big. Oh, he's landed there. And let's see how Elijah reacts. But again, that big swinging hook.
Oh, nice throw back there by Phelan. That guy's having good moments.
Oh, another big. Oh, there we go. Oh, again.
He's throwing heavy hands, Phelan.
He's landing big
He's
time.
going after him now. He senses that he's gotten a through few.
And Phelan just needs to stay composed here. He keeps cleaving him with that right, almost like a wild hook. But if he can mix it like the uppercut like he did earlier, he's going to have a bit more success mixing it up.
Liam Phelan is landing some good shots here on Kolbak.
He just looks a bit more square, I mean, more solid and more composed in his stance than Elijah, who's a bit more unorthodox.
Covering up well there, Kolbak, but again, you can tell that Phelan is like, I don't need to take this to the ground. I'm just going to keep banging. This is what Kolbak wanted. He likes to stand and bang, he said. Oh, another nice punch. That might have hurt him.
Jeez,
I think he's hurt. I wonder if Phelan knows it.
And he took that as he was leaning back. Oh man, he's hurt now.
Again. He's taking a lot of shots here. Another one. Someone's mouth guard is out. I think it might be Kolbak's.
Oh no.
No, that's interesting because Phelan's the one doing all the attacking, and it's his mouth guard that came out.
Kolbak's demeanor, he's backing up a little bit. You can see. I mean, he's got no problem, but he's definitely not enjoying that big overhand that's coming over from Phelan. And it's knocking that equilibrium on the side of the head where it's landing.
Oh, he's getting lit up.
Yeah.
He's getting lit up. He's showing it on his face.
And even the way, I mean, he looks he looks off balance as he's walking.
It's going to be very interesting to see what happens in this one. Brett Bonetti here in the commentary position with Dan Bradshaw joining the action so far tonight. We're off to a great start here at Eternal 60. This is Phelan taking on Kolbak. See what Kolbak can do to turn this one around. Because I think there's a dominant first round for Phelan.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a 10-9 to Phelan. But let's see these. Man, Kolbak's got heart to stay in there. And if he can he needs to keep that front hand up because he's getting clipped. See, he rolled the shoulder well there, but that front hand is dropping every time he rolls.
There we go. Colback fights back. Ooh. Having a few good punches here at the start of the second.
See, and these knees to the body are going to make him tire. These are going to tire him even more. And look at him, See, he's not even worrying about the clinch. He's so focused on that body now. Those knees are landing big time.
Colback tries to fight back with that uppercut.
He could finish him here. If he goes to that body again and drops the hands, every time he's hitting the body, he's forgetting about what's going on. He's focused on that
uppercut,
body.
it might have hurt Colback then. Well, we said that a few times in the first round. He looked a bit wobbled.
Yeah, see, Phelan could get it. He's exposed his back here. If Colback could go around the back, he could take his back.
I'm not sure whether he wants to do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. But Phelan needs to work his underhook now and hand fight. There we go, see? I think we'll see later on in the night, if we get to that position, you'll get the likes of Rod Costa taking someone's back. But again, we're seeing Phelan's a little bit closer. He's not using his distance here, and he's getting big
Colback! Oh, that's what
a
he needed.
shot.
That's his best punch of the fight.
Mate, that was a big one. Now he's eating him. Oh, big shot.
Phelan says, that was a nice punch, but take a few more of these. Here's your receipt.
I think they're both just as tired now, so we're not just seeing Colback being the tired one, we're seeing Phelan's feeling it too. His mouth is wide open too.
Oh.
He's taking in big breaths here.
They're having a bit of a breather now.
Oh, and beautiful trip.
Look at that. There's
now,
the rugby tackle.
Let's see if,
Brandon pound there by Phelan.
Colback can return to his guard. He's got those butterfly hooks in now. Let's see if he can use them. He can't keep his back flat on the mat
Cut
there.
the arm. Again, he's very inexperienced on the ground, as you said, Dan, so it's going to be interesting to see what he does with this
he's
now.
keeping his distance nicely, but watch Phelan clear his legs and throw a big shot. He needs to return, he's just about to pass the side control. Elijah's trying to get those hooks back inside. There we go, he's got the butterfly hooks in there. Beautiful. Again, great job by Colback. He didn't want to be there. And now
more of a rest period. I don't think Phelan minds that this is back on the feet, because this is where he's controlling the fight.
And I think now, Colback's got more of a shot. He can land that one big shot. Anyone at this weight can land a big shot. They're both just as tired. It's not just Elijah anymore who's tired. But if he can throw that big uppercut we got excited about before, we could be in for some fireworks.
Wow, end of round two. A very entertaining round two, I might add, because third and final round coming up. Very entertaining battle here between Leon Phelan and Elijah Colback. And Elijah Colback, I spoke to him during the week. He said he always wanted to train to get into the cage. Welcome to Eternal MMA.
And what a first showing too for him.
Oh. Well, he's got a lot of work to do to get back in this one, but he did have some great moments there. And again, I think it's the punch of the fight in round two, but again, it's probably the weight of numbers from Phelan.
But yeah,
getting the job done.
For these boys, again, if he can land one more big shot like that, that can turn the lights off at 93 kilos. There, he's trying to, there we're seeing the uppercut again. But now Phelan, this is where he's going to look. Against the cage, you need it. If he's got those hands interlocked. And he's to his advantage. And this is where Elijah needs to break that grip. Even once he's turned off the cage again, Phelan uses those hands. He's got the control here. This is where Elijah needs to really work to break that grip. He's trying to work in underhook. If he can get that underhook again, that's where he can try and slip out. There we go. Very well done.
A bit of a breather for him at the same time, wasn't it, Dan?
But here, even Phelan, with his strength, if he can shut down that lower back and use the cage and turn the angle, that's where he can get the takedown. Or start isolating your leg and look for a trip now here.
Saying that, it's a weight on that to keep that grip. And obviously, he takes the load out of the arms as well.
Colback is using that whizzer quite well, so it stops Phelan from going around the back. But there we go. Returns him to the mat, and now he's sitting in half guard. This
is going to be very interesting.
Let's see if Colback controls his guard here. Because this is, half guard in MMA is very different to half guard in Jiu-Jitsu. But look at that.
Wow, look at that. Wow, this is Colback's chance.
This is where he needs to posture up now and frame and start throwing bombs.
He's got it just over a minute to work. Let's see if he can keep it in this position as well. Because this is the first time in the fight we've seen it, where he's had top position. And he's been now outstruck on the feet.
Phelan's got the underhook. Let's watch him circle to his left as he uses that underhook. Right now he's just holding him. If he can explode, he can come around and actually almost set up his own back take. I mean, that's a few steps down the line, but he's got that underhook he needs to use. He needs to come, scoot out this way, scoot out towards us. If he can come towards the camera and use that underhook, he is going to be in a very, very more dominant position and explode out. You can hear in the corners they're yelling, use that left underhook. He's using it and he's just sitting there.
Instead, Phelan's just hanging on for dear life as far as he doesn't want to get called back to advance the position, but there's his opportunity, turns it around. Patience, it was patience.
A 93-kilo man explodes and stands up. It's hard to hold him down at a white belt level,
and he'll coast his way through the last 10 seconds and await the judge's decision.
But you can see the guard's open. This is where Leon needs to posture up.
So that was, again, another very entertaining fight. What a fight night we're having here at Eternal 60.
So ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the bout 30-27, 30-27, and 30-25. All for your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Leon